I was born in a trailer, little trailer camp, Lord. Just like that trailer I've been rolling ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I see change gonna come. Oh, yes, it is. And I go to my brother. I said, brother, help me, please. And he ended up knocking me back on my knees. Oh, there are times when I thought I wouldn't last too long. Ooh. Hey, peoples. Hi, Erica J. Deandra Jameson. She talked too much. Wow, see, she's faced the hardest time. Alfreda Gross, the Sparkle Covington. Happy Saturday, people. It's Z. Sharon Morrison. There's TLC and 3. There's a lot of people in here. Okay. Good morning, everybody. We have to we're gonna have another reaction video. Hey, Charles Dotson, Nikki B. How'd you like that music, Nikki B? Ain't that something to wake up to? How y'all doing this morning? All right. You know, I had to take a few days off because that voice was making my ears bleed. So I had to take a few days off from Mr. Wilson, right? But when I come back on last night, because I was directed there, but several people were talking about this unfortunate situation on last evening. When I went to check on it this morning, I see that the names have been changed to protect the innocent. There are no innocent. He didn't change the title of the thing. Initially, Jay Wilson had Ken Nola News up on his title and accusing this man to the whole world of being in porn movies or caught in making porn movies. Let me tell you something stupid. In all of my travels, it's one thing you don't do with heterosexual married men. You sex play them. You particularly don't sex play them publicly. Now you got this man who, for all intents and purposes, is a heterosexual man. He is married to a woman. He has children. You got your stupid ass on here hollering and screaming about you just saw a picture and a video of him getting fucked in the ass. You swearing that it's him? Y'all ain't gonna believe me. This is too hard, and I don't want to be vulgar, so I'll let her do all the talking, and then we're gonna react to it. This is Jay Wilson on yesterday. Oh, thank you. Let me take a moment out, honey, to thank these saints. Thank you. Who is that there? Why they ain't showing your name? There you are. Thank you, Deandra. For Cash App. We appreciate it. It's that time of month, baby. Where was I at? I was back talking about Jay Wilson. Y'all not gonna believe how disgusting this pig is, right? The reason people wonder why, Timothy, how did you survive in that rough world out there? You all gay, you all the way gay and all this kind of thing, right? And people are rough, they murderers and killers and all kind of stuff. They robbers. How did you survive in that world, right? And it all came down to respect. You have to have respect for people, right? That's why I call this thing. Well, I'm just calling it what it is. It's trailer trash. His brain he's trash. Jay Wilson is trash, right? So I want you to hear what he considers to be humorous, and then we're gonna talk about it. You get to talk about it. You put it on YouTube.
Baby, it's some messy people out there. But baby, the girls are a legend. The girls are a legend. My God, nah, this a legend. Because I don't know if it's true or not.
Well, why are you talking about it?
I hope it ain't true.
You hope it ain't true?
I hope it ain't true. I hope it's just somebody playing games. I hope that it's somebody doing editing.
Oh, this goddamn voice. Get to
now, honey. Somebody sent me, not sent, but sent me.
Nigga, just talk regular.
Somebody doing gay for pay. And they said that it's alleged that it was somebody from New Orleans, honey. And I don't know, but baby, they look just like somebody that we know in these sectors. And baby, all I knew is somebody was bent over in their birthday suit, and the other person was in their birthday suit, and somebody was looking into a camera, and somebody had something in them, honey. It was in them, honey. It wasn't the Holy Spirit either, okay? And somebody was backed up behind somebody, and they had the person's face who was doing the jugging. Girl, they had a jugger. Somebody was doing the jugging and the juggy, honey. And that person who looked like a content creator was the juggy.
Wait a minute, honey. Now you see where I'm going with this? This fool is over here accusing somebody. He talking about somebody looked like somebody, and their face was in the camera, and they had somebody behind them, and his dick was in their ass, I guess. I don't know how the hell you gonna be your face in the camera, and then you see a dick going in the ass at the same time, right? Well, oh, it's alleged. It's alleged. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it because it's on YouTube. Nigga, you bringing it to YouTube, right? And since we all know what YouTube is and what social media is, anybody can take that bullshit ass piece of shit you just spewed out your mouth and turn that and start it circulating. Next thing you know, it's on Twitter. Next thing you know, it's on Facebook. Next thing you know, it's on wiggle his way back over here to YouTube. Now everybody's assuming that, oh, you didn't hear that this guy Ken, that he was on camera, he's taking it up the ass, and everybody starts looking for the video. And then you have the nerve to say, girl, you don't know if it's true. Well, what is slander? What is slander? And what is respect? I keep going back to the same subject with you, Jay Wilson. So as I was saying, the reason I didn't get in a lot of troubles on the streets is because I knew how to respect people. Let's get a little bit more taste.
Honey, the jug was behind him. Now, Ken,
name.
I don't know what you done did to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Talk regular, nigga.
Ken, I'm not lying.
Ugh.
I seen this picture, and it took my breath away.
If you saw the picture, then you recognize that wasn't this person that you're talking about and spreading this gossip about, right? You saw the picture. Now, we know a lot of young black men have dreads or braids, right? You are saying that this person is you because you have braids? I don't know if it's true, but I'm going to say this. I'm going to say it.
Because, okay, y'all remember that Rico picture when he was looking like Vanity 6? Okay, he had his lips all on that man's thing.
No, we remember you sucking on that goddamn microphone, though, girl.
Okay, he had his lips on the man thing, and then he had his booty all in the camera looking back. Baby, it was worse than this, honey, because they blurred the man face out, and my God, it took my breath. Not my breath, but my breath.
Now, this is a person who has got absolutely nothing to do with this story, right? This is a person who has a wife and has a family and has neighbors, right? People he goes to church with, people he goes to work with, all these people are hearing this news, right? That you say is allegedly. So why are you spreading gossip, girl? You think you didn't, Wilson, you don't learn very much. And I know you haven't had very much exposure to human beings, girl, but you are so inappropriate for this goddamn thing. Now, I don't know why this dude, Ken Nolan knew. I don't know why he didn't come over there and seriously check your punk ass, girl, because that would have been the one. If there's any time that your ass should have been chin checked, it'd have been right there. Right where you said it, that bitch. But he apparently, Ken Nolan News went over there and said, that's not me. Right? They made a big joke out of it. Like it's funny. I don't see anything funny about it. Occasionally, in my travels, over the years that I lived, since I talk fast and I'm primarily usually talking to gay people or women on the streets, occasionally something would slip out of my mouth and I would call some straight man, girl, or honey, or Miss Thing, or something like that. And I have to immediately retract. Excuse me, bro. I'm talking too fast. And correct myself, right? Apologize for that. You didn't have that coming. You didn't have that coming, right? Because you're not. It's a simple matter of respect for other people, right? He don't have none. Now this video that he made, this slurpy ass thing he made yesterday, girl, is not much different than all the ones he makes every day. All full of innuendo and cattiness and that slurpy girl. Turn down the goddamn gay. I can't hear what you're saying. Oh, I don't know. And people was looking in the camera. Ooh. This is the one supposed to be the bisexual in the top.
Yes. Away. Not because of the act. It was because of who is alleged to be in the act.
Okay.
Ken, I hope that is not you. They
you said
that
his
you
name?
was doing porn, allegedly, to make ends meet. I just hope it ain't true, y'all.
He's doing porn.
Somebody said, now, in his defense, I saw a video that had been edited so good, but it was verified. It wasn't the famous rapper in it. I don't know, baby. Ooh, y'all, it was deep. It was deep. I don't even care about QB in the tracker, honey. This is a little too deep than the QB in the tracker, honey. Tracy, you say you doubt it. Tracy, come up here and put your email. Tracy, put your email. You don't need Tracy to
confirm this bullshit, girl. You look at the picture. You look at the picture, nigga. Wait a minute, motherfucker. Why you got to call these other people? What do you think? What did you say? I saw the picture. As much as you've been looking at this child over the last 2-3 years, you do not know the face of Ken Nolan News, right? You put his name in your title, which I guess he made you take it out. You put his name, you said his name repeatedly, right? You're looking right in his face and you're telling us that is him. I don't know. What are you singing, nigga? Just talk like a person. Okay. You have defamed this dude. I don't understand why he didn't come and check your punk ass, right? Hold on, man. Where am I going to go with this thing? I can't play all these 2 and 3 hour videos. Let's just stay here for a minute. You don't need Tracy to confirm shit. You looked right into the face of this character that you're claiming, and this man is having anal sex on camera with his face right in the camera. That's what you said. Now he goes on to deny that he said that. We'll get to that in a minute.
Edit stuff, but y'all, let me go. Hold on, let me go look at this stuff again. No, y'all, I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Oh, you being serious?
I pray to God. I pray to God.
Oh, leave our Father's name.
I pray to God that it's edited. I pray to God.
Jay Wilson, you've already said that 4 times.
Real to me. It looked real to me.
It looks
baby,
real.
Hershey, I don't care what QB said. This ain't about QB right now.
No,
I
don't
care what QB said. Could you move on? Somebody who's working at a donut shop, maybe I don't have time for that. Okay,
you don't have time
it's time to make
an Uber cab.
Okay, I don't have time for that. Moving right along. I really don't care.
How is working in a donut shop any different, any lower class than working for driving Uber cabs? driving people around for $3 or $4 tips. How is working in a donut shop any different than working on temp assignments, going around and sitting at a desk for a receptionist? How is making donuts any different than working at the Baby Gap girl at the mall? Even though you denied it and denied it and denied it, still it's a temporary assignment, right? What are you doing that's so grand, Jay Wilson, that you think that you always have to comment on somebody else's job? And then when they don't work, you got to comment on that as well. And then they come and says this, you got to comment on that as well, girl, right? You have always have a snarky remark about everything, Miss Thing, right? Hold on a minute. We got to skip ahead a little bit because this voice will make you insane. Let's give up ahead of 20 minutes. It'll be the same thing, believe me.
My God, my God.
Mm-hmm.
He did have blonde hair tips, baby. That hair was looking just like that.
Mm.
So Ken, baby. Now, so what's going on, Miss Darling, baby? It's a show, baby. But again, it is what it is, and you right here for it. You're right here for it. You right here for it. You right here for it.
The police need to be right here for it, girl, for slander. Serving your ass notice.
It is not Ken. Thank you, Jesus. Mm-hmm. Ooh, it is not Ken, honey.
Uh-huh. Ooh, so other people are telling him it's not Ken,
Tracy,
even though he's looking at the exact same picture.
Actually have the email of the person who sent it.
Okay, so do you guys see? You have brought people up here to tell you that that's not him. Like you need for 5 or 6 people to tell you that that's not him. Although you have already spread these rumors, girl, and you've already presented as fact. It sure look real. It sure look real. It sure, girl. I guess you just don't know the kind of black people that I know, Jay Wilson. You just don't know, honey. Now, granted, this boy does not live in the same town as him, but he sure should have came here and took the top of your head off, right? For your disrespect. How in the hell are you gonna tell some straight man that you just saw a video of him with his face? You looked right into his face and sure looked real to him. He had gold in his hair. He had gold in his hair, right? And you gonna spread some shit like that, girl? How disrespectful can a person be? Now we know Ken Nola has got accusations about all kind of stuff, but I ain't never heard of him doing no porn movie. You said he doing it to make ends meet, right? You're constantly comment about how people make their money or whatever they do. It's got to be tied to, oh, I guess he broke. He got to make ends meet. So he's selling booty hole online, right? And then you think that's funny? That's amusing to you, right? Have we not witnessed what goes on in social media? How people just spill out something on Twitter, girl, and then it's all over the world as fact. It's a fact, right? I heard that somewhere, and you do the same thing. Oh, I heard. I don't remember where I heard, but I heard. Yeah, because you brought it here, Jay Wilson. You have defamed this man's character. Now, some people want to be defensive. They'll say, well, how is it being gay is defaming his character? Nigga. If you out here putting out pictures of me, you saw my face in between a woman's legs licking pussy, girl. You think that's not to defame me? Why? It ain't causing anything wrong with eating pussy. It's because it ain't me. All right. I don't have the patience for this voice. We're going to skip ahead now. I want to see when Ken Nola comes on there. Now, Ken Nola, we ain't never had no problem. Man, I don't have a problem with you now. But I want to hear when this boy starts denying that he said what he just said. Hold on a minute. Okay, then we got to get into this other guy. Come on, sissy.
In the chest. That white lady don't never be nowhere around this. But for her to pop up out of nowhere, yeah, I know who came up with the idea. It's clear. She's obsessed with me.
This is Ken Nola knows.
I like sisters. I like my red, my yellow sisters, my albino sisters, and I like my dark skinned sisters. I don't like white meat, baby. Go ahead on somewhere, white lady. You can't take this out of context. Bitch, you're gonna go to call the police like you always do. Go ahead on now. Stranger danger.
First of all,
Well,
I don't look at you like that. So all I saw was the head. All I saw was the hat. And I'm like,
you
oh my God.
You sure it wasn't ZX?
Yeah, Twilight. I said that dude was throwing that ass in a circle.
I think that was ZX. I think that was ZX. I don't think that.
Okay, so he's not taking it. He's not being apparently offensive about this thing. You said you saw his hair. Do you people who can grow hair? Do you know how many black people is walking around here with braids and dreads? Do you know how many of these guys that painting their hair? I was watching this brother. There's on these shorts here. They got these 3 guys. They dance together. Not gay, just dance. Me and dancing, doing like I guess they're from Texas somewhere. But the brother is the one who leads this dance. He's very good looking guy, but he has got the exact same hairdo as Ken Nolan News, right? Where they got the blonde in there, and they got dreads, and then he got a cowboy hat on it, and they're doing this kind of cowboy kind of dance kind of thing, right? And I say, well, he's a good looking dude, but there are so many young people who are rocking that same look. How you mean you tell me I saw the braids? I saw the braids. Well, what were the braids covering the face, Jay Wilson? You said you looked right into the goddamn thing, right? And now you're gonna come on here and say, I didn't say it was you. I didn't say it was you. I only said Ken. I only said Ken 10 times. Hi, let me take a break. How y'all doing today? Yeah, I had to get back on my job, child. You see, God has to assign some people. Well, we can't say God. We're not playing like that. But we're going to say the spirit, something in the spirit, right? They have to have a counterbalance to these demons on earth. That's my job. I told you Jay Wilson was trash. Thank you, goddess. I believe you. The singing was dreadful as usual. Okay, thank you. Absolutely trash spreading rumors. Girl, I know people who will take your ass out for spreading such rumors. For spewing that shit out. I got family, I got kids, I got co-workers, I got neighbors. You just put this shit out on YouTube, girl, like it's something that you experienced personally, girl. And you know all about it. And even if I did make a porno movie, girl, why is it your assignment, bitch, to be out here blasting it all over internet and identifying it as being me? And then as it turns out, it is not him, right? Do you apologize? Oh, I didn't say it was you. I didn't say it was you. I said allegedly. I said allegedly. Jay Wilson, keep your ass in San Antonio. You hear me? Keep your motherfucking ass in San Antonio, girl, because if you ever get around real people.
The other guy who was pitching.
Now we're gonna move on from this. We don't. Okay. Okay. He got his band of idiots over there. Okay. Then there was another situation. Y'all know all 3 of my book, the series that just ended, ending with Who Shot the Caller. First one was Murder in the Beef Sector. Second one was Deadly Wager. It's all about the situation I'm about to talk about now. These people who dox, they call, doxing and calling are 2 different things. Doxing is putting the information out. Calling is actually calling people in places of employment, calling their family, calling their landlords, calling their bill collectors, calling people, right? So I wasn't even aware of this situation where apparently what's that guy's name? King Roman News. King Roman News has been doxxed by these people. I don't know how long ago this happened. They have sent pictures to his employer. They have clipped parts of videos that he has made and sent them to his employer. They have not only called the place, but they've looked up his school, his academic career, right? They've looked up all his information on him, and then they posted it, right? That was the doxing part. And then the other part is the calling. I'm not clear as to is the same person doing the doxing and the calling, or if they're working in conjunction. But a horrible thing has happened to that young man. And these people, he said he had to go down and sit in front of his it's called HR and watch these videos. Well, of course, you can make anybody appear to be a racist if you're talking to all black people, and occasionally, once every 2 or 3 months, you said something about a white person because you were angry about something, some racist thing that's happened in the news and whatever, and they put it together and make it sound like you are a racist. You're constantly talking about white people, right? And then he said, "Oh," and then they've sent pictures of apparently him sounding sexual or something like that. Whatever the motivations were, this man, King Roman News, actually resigned from his job. This is the degree to which this went on. He says he has another job now. I mean, we don't know what that is. I hope he just protects himself. But this is the very same thing. So this is King Roman News against, is it Lady Dimples and Brianna? I would have to research that story more to know exactly who the people are, but these are the people he's accusing in this particular video. So let's talk about that a little bit.
All she was saying on here is that Brianna threw her under the bus, and she trying to get with Brianna because Brianna kind of threw her under the bus. Because I asked that question, and so I'm like, "Was that what it was?" And that's what she told us. Now, did I hear that wrong? Did I hear that wrong, y'all? Did I not ask that question?
Yeah, you did.
And she said she think that.
All right, girl. All right.
So she getting all
Shut up,
that because again,
Miss Thing. If you're having a channel which you're depending on other people coming onto your channel to stretch out this time you're on there, you have panel after panel after panel, then we want to hear what the people in the panel, what the guest people are saying. We've heard enough of you, Jay Wilson. You talk all the way through the goddamn thing, right? Everything's a joke to you. There's no seriousness to you. But I would think that what happened to this guy was pretty horrible, girl. And they want to vent about it. They don't want to hear you. I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true. But I heard, just like I heard about the porn guy. Let's try to move up past him and let somebody else talk.
You lying turd. Yo, fat ass over there. I hate Big Space. That's the one thing I can't stand about you. You too big to lie, bitch. It's so obvious on you. You have no reason to lie. So you just fucking lie for what reason, bitch? In the room, you are the biggest one. Why are you lying? What you scared for?
Okay. That's him going off on Brianna. I want to hear about what they did to him, though.
He looks familiar, but you can tell, if you look at it long enough, you'll know it's not Ken.
Okay, and so I had to make a lot of stuff. And so how did it go south with you and Bree? Because I thought at one point you all were pretty cool.
Bree is very much so. She's immature. I'll put it like that. And my maturity level is intolerable. So over the years, she's done a number of things leading up to this whole doxation of myself. And so for a while, I just was cool. I ignored her ass. I even stopped dropping down in her chat for a long period of time. You know, it started with CSI, her being fucking shady over there on that. I talked about that.
Give me
then
1
it went
minute.
to Kimmy coming out here saying she talking shit about us behind the scenes. And so I'm just moving, and knowing all that, I'm just easing on by like, all right, girl, what the fuck ever. I don't care. Then we get to these fucking challenges, and her big ass mad because I told her lasagna burnt. Bitch, I hope you still ain't over there making burnt lasagna. I hope you figured it the fuck out. I've been waiting for a picture of a freshly baked lasagna on your wall, bitch, since you lose.
King Roman, so this all started because she had a camera slip, and you caught the camera slip, and then she said you misgendered her.
No, she first was mad because of the camera slip that was on the running back show at Treasure Lane, and at the time I didn't know her and Treasure Lane had issue. So when I put everyone's
Okay.
camera slip,
What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the part what the actual thing they did to him and what caused him to have to resign from his job.
Open none of that.
Okay, hold on for a minute. This is somebody trying to come up here. I opened it. Hold on, let me see who's coming up here.
Screenshot, they can get the audio, they can get everything. You know how people are ratchet on here. And I just want to let you.
All right, like, why does this thing always wants to be tied to me? Like, why does, like, I don't get it. She could go, you could walk off the cliff with weights on your ankles and I wouldn't give a fuck. Why don't you think like that?
I wrote that once. Weights on the ankles.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're on YouTube.
You're on YouTube.
Who you are. People don't like that you may get certain attention, but we're going to see what she got to say. Let me put my little thing on because you know she'll porn bomb me in a minute. So let me hear.
You done already been disrespectful and playing with your coin.
Playing with your coin.
Let me put Lady Dimples on
that. Joy, shut your fucking turn ass out, motherfucking up. Shut the fuck up. When you fucking pay Keisha her motherfucking money back,
so Lady Dimples, I got a question to ask you, Lady Dimples. So we done got into it a couple of times. Lady Dimples, there's a lot of people who have hold on, I ain't finished. Hold on, Lady Dimples, I'm gonna let you answer. Lady Dimples, I promise. Lady Dimples, I promise I'm gonna let you answer.
Let her talk, nigga.
I promise I'm gonna let you answer. I haven't finished. I promise I'm gonna let you answer. I promise I'm gonna let you answer.
I'll go on mute. All I ask is that you have a controlled panel that
but Lady Dimples, this is what we're trying to establish.
Jay Wilson, why won't you let the people on the goddamn phone talk? Why can't they talk? What in the hell? We don't want to hear any more from you, girl. We don't need another CNC. We don't need another CNC. Hold on, people. I know there's people trying to contact me, girl, and let me know. Oh, Timothy Blaine, let me give you this tea. Woo! Let me give you this tea. Hold on, people. Wait, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna take me a tinkle real quick. So these people that went onto LinkedIn, LinkedIn for people in the job world, they put their information, their education, their current job, how long they worked on the last job. Hopefully they don't put their address, but they put information. These people go and get the information. They disseminate it around people who don't like him very much or have a grudge they have a grudge with him. And then the people, I guess it's another person, actually starts posting videos and all this kind of stuff, right? He's out of work. This is the very kind of thing I try to express in all three of these books, because I want to follow the story all the way through to the possibilities. So where were we at? Okay. Jay Wilson, you can't go and get somebody else's testimony because she got her feet all up in every goddamn statement, girl. I was trying to get to where this dude's tell.
We have a control panel.
That's what we're trying to have now, Lady Dimple. So my question to you.
But I like that little.
Okay, so now another question. Now you said that you doxed his name and his fraternity, but you did not call or do anything to his job.
I would never. Let me tell you a little background about me, Pastor. There was one situation, and I shared it on Bree's channel. I don't have nothing, whatever. And then I'm like, well, what's my part? And that you didn't get the information from me.
Dimples. People told me that you doxed this man on Lipstick Alley.
Oh, this went on 3 more hours. I didn't know she was on that too.
Was that before or after you got the information? Because at some point I did.
I don't know when you doxed him, Dimples, because me and you ain't never talked about that.
I can tell you when I doxed him.
Hold on, wait. No.
Hold on, Lady Dimples. Hold on. I want to hear what Bree have to say because she's responding.
Let's be very clear.
You asked me for his freak Twitter, and I said, no, I'm not doing that. And you said, why?
It's freak Twitter.
Hold on,
And
wait.
what
Hold on, wait.
information you
Hold
have?
on, Lady Dimples. Lady Dimples. Lady Dimples. Lady Dimples.
So
Lady
cut your
Dimples.
fucking shit.
Hold it, Dimples. Hold on.
Do
Let
you-
her respond. Lady Dimples, I promise.
Shut up, girl. All right. So there's more than one person involved in this thing. I guess Dimples is the one, sounds like, did the actual doxing of this man who presented the information. She says she presented certain information, but not other information. This is the problem with doxing. You put shit out, you don't know who's going to listen to it, right? You don't know who's going to hear it, and you don't know which kind of crazy people out there is actually going to use this against the person and attempt to have them fired from their jobs. Now, for a long time, I said, well, just by calling somebody's job, that gets them fired, right? But I had no idea the depth to which these things can go. You mean you tell me you had to sit up in HR and watch videos of yourself cussing people out, or watch videos of you saying things that can be construed as racist? Because HR, since you work with other races of people, would take that kind of thing as grounds for dismissal. So apparently they confronted him about these videos. They actually played them, and then he opted to leave the job. Many times, I mean, I've done that myself. I just left before I knew they were going to fire me anyway, the kind of thing. But Wilson, for him, is all content. What y'all think? I don't remember my mouth enough. What do y'all think? Have y'all been following this damn story? We have to follow. We are the beef sector. We're standing strong and tall. We're the bravest. How you been, Charles Dawson? Your handsome self. Good to see you. I told you. Okay, let me go up a little bit more. Unfortunately, people, I just can't. I mean, I can't follow these stories thoroughly because I'm just not. I'm not willing to sit up here and listen to trash like Jay Wilson run his mouth, girl, for 3 and 4 hours just to try to pull out a little bit of story out of it, girl. And so I guess that they were on Ness's channel. Something went on, and then of course you have Roman. Then you have to watch an hour of that video, an hour of that video, and 2 hours of that movie, 4 hours of video of Jay Wilson. You got to listen to all these different people, and it's just too much. It's too much, and the payoff is not enough, honey. The payoff is like $6. Time you make your video is $6, $6 to $16. Hi, Crying Brian. You change your name to Crying Brian, or is that a troll? Baby, don't start. And he couldn't wait to send it to everybody on his list so he could try. Yeah, he passed that around to everybody, Claudia. He passed the information about this Ken, accusing this guy Ken of getting fucked in the ass live online. Right? I don't know. I'm just gonna send it. I said allegedly, and I didn't say the B word. Secure bail money, second caller, third. Secure bail money, call a lawyer, third, buy a plane ticket to SA. San Antone, baby. It's going to eventually happen. Somebody going to get a hold of that ass, right? Because of the level of this boy's. Imagine your husband. Your husband gets online and sees some fool on here online talking about how he got fucked in the ass last night and how he saw the face and how, that's him. It's real. Oh, I got to say allegedly, but it's real. And your husband didn't even left the house last night. He ain't left the house in a week. He don't have no idea who these people is, what the fuck they talking about, child. He ain't got shit to sue for. He'll find himself in the same shoes as Miss Tasha K about spreading these goddamn rumors, girl. And then he's always talking about, you can't trust these people. This thing, you are the people. You are the primary one, the primary offender, bitch. Then you get it out there and tell me, I don't know anything. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I said, I just said what they sent me. What they sent me. And I saw the blonde hair. I saw the blonde hair. We all look so much alike that Jay Wilson can't look right into the face of this dude, Ken, and can't tell that's not him. I'd be hot as fish grease, that punk did to me. Now, that might actually put me on a plane. I'm just saying. That might just put me on a plane, honey. Because you can't take him to court. He ain't got shit. I've been in my house for 8 years. Girl, you barely even cover the goddamn interest on this fucking house, girl. You don't own shit. You don't own nothing. You got into the goddamn Volvo. What was that, a year and a half ago? By Uber people. You don't own that. Only thing you possibly own is the stinking Lincoln and that truckload of junk you pull up in that house. You have the nerve to call furniture. That's all you can get. You ain't got no money in the bank, nigga. And now you're over there hinting that, there's something big in the works. I can't say what it is. Girl, you're cooking up another scheme to get these people's money, right? Because the mortgage is due every month. There ain't no, it's due every month. The mortgage and the same thing with rent. It's due every month, nigga. So now you're trying to come up with another way you can get some people money out of people, right? You try to take people down because people are paid to get them down, all that. That didn't work for you as well as it did on other channels. So you gave that up, right? So now we had, because we know all the scams, all the Cash App Palooza, all the fake book editors, all the shit you didn't raise money for schools and you raise money for that. You just giving, girl. And the only thing you're giving that money to is that mortgage. Anyway, so we got to see what he come up with next. What's the new scheme, Jay Wilson? Pitiful ass nigga. Ken should have dragged past it. Right. If he didn't drag him, that means it's okay to do this then. I'm down with it. Hey, I was getting pounded, huh? Pounded, huh? No, there's nothing funny about it, nigga. You defame my character. You accusing me of things that I didn't do. You know that was not me. You would, unless you're just trying to hide your eyes. I can't really see. I can't really see who it is. I can't really see who it. Why don't you move your hand, nigga? You know it goddamn well it wasn't that boy. Somebody sent it to you. You thought it was so amusing, right? Just like you did when you came on here talking about that X. What's the other one? ZT. You came on here all excited, bleeding in your drawers about him, girl. He was on there. He was selling booty. He was selling booty. We didn't know he was selling booty. We didn't know he was getting evicted. Where do we get that information from, Jay Wilson? You so enamored with Tasha K and ain't no friends on YouTube. Follow her story all the way through, Jay Wilson. How'd that work out? He's being reckless and irresponsible. Thank you. See, y'all got better language than me. I get to run in my mouth and the words just escape me. He is being reckless and irresponsible. Absolutely, Ambrosia. He's forever tucked, no duct tape. Oh my goodness, child. Well, girl, he ain't got too much to take down, child. I mean, we saw a picture of him in his hot pants, his gym work pants. There wasn't nothing to tuck, honey. That girl had what they call camel toe in his drawers, and they put the camera right down between his legs, girl. Camel toe. Ken has every right to drag him for filth. Everything doesn't need to be content for your channel or clicks and views. It wasn't even accurate. Absolutely. If you want to just have content, nigga, talk about yourself. Tell us about these goddamn temp assignments, girl. How long do they last on average? It was never a secret. It was just contract work. You got another word. It was just contract work. You didn't say it was contract work when you were there, right? You told us that they had hired you at $130,000 a year, straight out of your little classes, right? And then you said that a few months later, was it 4 months later, they gave you a raise of an additional, I'm gonna say it was 130. So you got a $30,000 raise after working on the job for 3 months. That's what you said, right? You said it's your career. You say you're gonna leave YouTube, and then you start questioning us. What do you do off YouTube? What do you got going on off of YouTube when the cameras go down? And you've been on here 4 and 5 times every day since then, Jay Wilson. You went from here to driving your Uber cab to working on temporary assignments. Girl, you might as well be in the neighborhood cutting grass. You may as well. It's a coin, right? I notice you never talk about dollars. It's always coins, because that's what you're getting, nigga. I don't know why Kendall did not get down in their ass. I don't know, understand it, but I don't know what their relationship is. Because I can never stay on Wilson's page long enough to actually hear all the people and their conversations or the relationships. He said there ain't no friends on YouTube, so I don't know why they even keep going over there, girl. He's only using these people to stretch out the length of the damn video. Then you get over there and you got to constantly vie for an opportunity to say something, because she's running her mouth the whole goddamn time. So maybe he'll come back for him later, or something else will happen, and he'll get up in that ass. But if ever there was somebody who needed to be flogged, this was the opportunity, right? And he would have been totally within his rights to do that. I know. I saw they had braids. So they only sold 1 bottle of bleach. Honey, he got God and Jesus in every goddamn line. It's always a joke. There's nothing ever anything serious about it. How in the hell are you going to go to a seminary and sit up there under the people and supposedly learning all this shit? Although I think you learn very little. You can't retain information, which is a sign of your lack of intelligence, right? But how are you going to do if you are taking this thing seriously? Why would you come out and nothing but a joke, a punchline? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh. Take it out. Mm-hmm.
Well, one thing I did notice that.
Shut up. Now, this is the pastor.
Games. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I can't even show y'all. I can't show y'all because it's porn. It's porn, y'all. But I'm looking at this picture. I'm looking at this picture, y'all. Oh, Jesus. I'm looking at this picture, y'all. Oh, my.
Oh, my God. Anybody want to guess why Jay Wilson never made it in ministry? Why waste the time then, girl? Why can't you just come and admit, Jay Wilson, listen, they told me that I would have to start making payments of $622 if I didn't. The only exception would be if I signed up for another degree. And so I decided that the best way to go was to get a degree in ministry. So I signed up a seminary. And that way I didn't have to pay back my student loans. And I've basically been doing the same thing ever since then. I have no interest in being a mortician. I had no interest in being a pastor. I mean, I was a dick sucker. I know that my opportunities would be limited there, right? But I could still stay in school. I could still get that accreditation, and I could still avoid my student loans. Just be honest. Free yourself. Will Cox work in a donut shop too? Glazed donuts. Wait a minute. Glazed donuts. Free of charge when you grind her off. You send off the grinder, you get free glazed donuts. Girl, nobody want them booty cheeks. Ugh. flat. And then the entire time she's in this video, whatever 2 or 3 hours it was, girl, she is smacking and slurping on something the entire time. Oh, this is just water. This is just water. This thing, we hear you slurping and smacking and crunching on things, basically all through all of your videos, girl. You mean to tell me when you take a snack, you should take in 2 to 5 minutes, girl. You going 3 hours snacking every video, girl. You're going to be big, girl, as a house again and again and again. Your weight is like a seesaw, baby. Your weight is like a seesaw going up, down, and all around, just like a seesaw. At least QB has one full-time job at a donut shop. Girl, he's working. Nigga, you came on here and talked for months about me not working, punk. You were offended at me. I don't have to work. You're offended at him that he does have to work. You're offended at every job that anybody has, girl. So what pleases Jay Wilson other than a dick up your ass? If you could find someone willing to do that, we don't know what's wrong with his boy Mark. I hope he's not still doing something like that, is he? Because Mark, you don't really kiss that thing in the mouth, do you? Ugh. I got to be careful because I have nightmares. Honey. I can't imagine nobody. She probably talking while you trying to do it, child. Could you just shut up for a few minutes? My significant other, my asshole. You said you were picking out rings, nigga. Remember when you put that all up on the screen? We supposed to say, which ring do you think is the best? Oh, this one here is only 2,000. And that one over the 3. Well, what happened? He got a full-time job. You got 6 part-time jobs. Y'all can't buy the ring? Child, that boy probably got 4 and 5 boyfriends. What he call a boyfriend. Somebody to go to the amusement park with. When I was in love, honey, I wanted to be with my husband. I don't give a goddamn if we lived in a Squanson hut. If I'm with you, I am with you, girl. How many more years is it going to take, Jay Wilson? Dumbass. Is it all just a story? It's just a story, honey. You came up with the story way too fast. 2 weeks. I got a partner. I'm sane, gender loving. Oh, I'm just sane, gender loving. Well, let the same gender loving go up there and fight for gay marriage by themselves. Since you're such a different class. A black man wrote this. A black man. Miss Thing, I keep telling you, stupid ass niggas, you are black first and you're gay. They are separate things. You belong to the black community by nature, and you belong to the gay community by nature. No matter how many names you come up with, different names, same gender love and all that, it doesn't change the facts. You are a homosexual. You have something in common with other homosexuals. Now, I know in your twisted, delusional mind, you believe like it's the black love. But that dude, he met him literally 2 weeks. 2 weeks later, he talked about the black love. The nigga he was here in San Francisco with, he said, that's my dude. How you gonna look at my dude? You don't have no dude. That's what you call a piece of trade, girl. But you meet him in the airport, girl. You couldn't have been. You weren't here but a few days, so I don't know where you met him, but he certainly didn't fly with you from San Antonio, bitch. That's my dude. Dumbass. Anyway, people. So I'm personally feeling for King Roman. I didn't know he had gone through all that. I do know what people do over here and how awful this thing can become. People, if you don't have words, right? If you don't have the ability to look at a person and just read them online, turn your computer off, go back to bed. If you can't do that, child, if you can't keep it on YouTube, then just don't do this. I mean, every time somebody backs you into a corner, You can't go out to try to ruin their lives then. Their children still have to eat. Well, he's over there hot as fish grease. I don't blame him. I'd be hot too. I don't know how much I would let these people push me, though. I really don't. When I saw Jay Wilson in Atlanta, I didn't know I was going to come across that table on him. But as soon as I heard that horrible, nasty ass, slurpy ass voice, girl, I want to choke her ass out. So keep on playing with people. In murder in the beef sector, they just dox, right? And eventually they doxed upon a motherfucking serial killer. You don't know who, the internet, you're thousands of people have access, tens of thousands potentially have access to everything you say. If one decides to focus on your dumb ass, girl, you're through. Now we know that San Antonio, I don't know how many followers you got in San Antonio. But surely there are some people on there that find you extremely offensive, Jay Wilson. And one of these men, my suspect is going to be one of these straight men, is going to catch your ass. They're going to be walking through Walmart. They're going to be at the gas station. They're going to be downtown doing shopping or whatever, and they're going to see you. And you're going to say, there he is over there. Hey, what's up, partner? Mm-hmm. And I think you'd be a better person if that had happened to you earlier on in life. Earlier on, Jay Wilson. Anyway, people, what is today? Saturday? Today is Saturday. What are we going to do today, Sweeney? Well, I'm going to get a haircut to begin with, and then we're going to try to fill the day in. Since we have a few more hot days, warm days, I'm going to try to get out here in the city a little bit today. Thank y'all for coming in. Y'all have a wonderful day. Good to see you, Charles Dawson. Jay Wilson wanted a love story line, so he hired Mark. Oh, wait a minute. You talking. Hold on a minute. Jay Wilson wanted a love story line, so he hired Mark to play the role of his boyfriend. If it were a real relationship, I don't think Wilson would have the courage to show him to YouTube. I think you're correct. That's the storyline. He is still struggling with the fact that he is a homosexual. He is gay. He's got to come up here. I'm same gender loving. Same gender loving. Nigga, on Grindr, are they all same gender loving too, nigga? Do they love somebody different every night? Don't tell me about gay. I know what it is, honey. Right? You still trying to hold on and come out in your goddamn 50s. Now you want to have a love life. But people are not out there just fucking 50, 60-year-old men like that, Jay Wilson. Right? So you had to come out here and turn into something else. Oh, it's loving. Oh, it's same gender loving. Oh, okay. It's same. So are you and Mark ever going to be married then? Or what? I mean, I don't understand it. We have gay marriage now. People fought for years and years. A lot of other kind of races as well fought for gay marriage for a long, long time, girl. And now you have it, right? And that man more than likely can't deal with you for more than a day. Just going to the amusement park, girl. That's it. All we can see is you go to the amusement park and you're so goddamn cheap only because you can get a season pass. Jay Wilson, I've told you this before, and I'll tell you this again. I don't trust grown-ass men who do not have any children to be always constantly having to hang out with kids. I don't like it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Later.